let's do Sergei Dragunov versus Law, right? This will be a good idea. I'm not really into Dragon Ball, so I'm not too excited about the fighting game, but it doesn't mean I won't try it out. I don't have to be into Dragon Ball to enjoy the fighting game, right? Maybe I can pick that character, Goku. He's the only one I know. And then there's that one. Oh yeah, I know about Frieza because of that time they made that joke with Sherry Genix in the Frieza costume. That was hilarious. Shoutouts to Lord Sherry Genix, the legend. That was funny though. Anyway. So, we're getting at... Oh yeah, I remember now. How are we gonna show this? First of all, let's turn all this stuff off to make it clean and simple. Restart at the wall? Nah. Default. Alright. Now, we're gonna show you... I'm gonna show you a couple of situations against Law, right? These are gonna be clear-cut explanations as to when you should low parry versus when you should block. So the question is... Let me read it again, just in case I'm reading it wrong. How should I decide whether to low parry or block a low and punish? Good question. In case you don't know what a low parry is, I'll give you a visual aid of what a low parry is. Let's record, repeat action. Law is going to do down back 3, down back 3. This is a very common poke situation against Law. A lot of players do it. So if the first one hits, and you think, okay, he might do another one. If you block the second one, all you would get is a punish like that. I think it's minus 13, maybe 14, but unlikely. You don't get a launcher unless you have a fast launcher like that, which Dragunov does not. So I, as Dragunov, I know he's going to do the second low, right? But if I block it, I'm not going to get a launcher. He's going to be able to block it. I fucked up and didn't record him blocking it, so let's do this again. Down back 3, block, right? So now he's going to repeat that. He hits you with the first one, you block. He can block my launcher, right? That's not what I want to do. I want to do the shoulder, right? So because I want to do the shoulder, this is the maximum reward I can get. Maybe a little more if I do while standing 1 or something, right? As a punish. But that's 32 damage, right? So this is one of the scenarios where you would want to low parry instead of block if you know it's going to come. Because a low parry combo is going to yield more damage. It's also going to yield wall carry. So, in the case of, you know, this combo, you end up doing a wall combo or wall carrying, and I'm not even doing the right low parry combo. I think the right low parry combo for him is like that right away, right? I'm not even sure what the right low parry combo is for him. But whatever it is, you know, you could do a combo. And basically what that does is it gives you more of a reward, a full combo reward. I wish I remembered what the right combo was. Whatever it is, you get something. Oh, maybe you could just do back 4-3 right off the bat. Right there. And then boom, wall carry, and then whatever it is. So, you get my point. This is one example of where a low parry is going to be more favorable than a block. Let me give you another example. We're going to record, and this move is a Dragon Tail. Very common among early 017ers online. Sorry, wrong move. Dragon Tail. So this move, you can see visually, right? It's so slow that if you're sharp, maybe not online, but you should be able to see this low visually and then block it, right? If you block this low, you are going to be able to get a full launcher, because a full launcher, basically a low parry in this game, is like a full combo without the launcher. No launcher. So you'll get an additional 15 points on top of your combo. And if you do the right thing, you can get big damage, right? You could do big damage juggles against stagger lows. You see, that's a stagger low. If you block it, they're very unsafe. So in a scenario like this, why the fuck would I low parry? I'm not going to get my max damage out of it. You see what I mean? I have one more example to give you for a situation where you want to low parry instead of block. This one is mega important. It's called Junkyard. Junkyard. Junkyard combo. So this move, right? This move is mid, low, mid. Mid, low, mid. He can delay each hit. You have to low parry this. If you don't low parry this, there's no way to punish it. Because if I try to punish it, the last hit's gonna counter hit. So block, block. I try to punish, I get counter hit. So what do? You block and you low parry. This is essential. There's this guy, when I was learning how to play Tekken, there was this guy, Devil X Hollywood. He was a real shit talker. And he was a real, he was really good at Tekken Tag 1. This guy, if he ever saw anyone not low parry Junkyard, if he saw you get hit by Junkyard, he would talk shit to you for the rest of the day. Because you're a scrub. You have to do this. You have to. You have to. It's like, if I were teaching you, I would sit you down here until you can't do anything else but that. You would do it. You have to do it. If you can't do this, you have to start practicing it. You have to do it every time. As soon as a law player realizes you are not able to low parry Junkyard, it's like blood in the water. They're drooling because they're gonna fuck you up with this move. If you can't low parry it, you're toast. And if they find out, you're in bad shape. So low parry this shit. I know a lot of you guys are thinking, that's very hard. But it's not that hard. Because if you think about it, right? Don't let this scare you, right? Don't let this scare you. This move, back 2, 3, imagine if it were just a low, right? Imagine if the second hit were just a low. If that were the case, you can see how slow that would be, right? Look how slow that is. Forget the mid, right? So visually, you have so much time to see the back 2 and then low parry. So if you fuck it up, you're whack. You have tons of time. You just need to practice. It's not very hard. It's not very hard. I can honestly say, if you practice just looking at this, you can block it. It's just as hard as blocking any other low. That's very slow. And there are so many things in this game that are at least that slow that you have to block, right? So this is very doable. Low parry that shit. This is another example of something that you should low parry rather than block. So that was the question. Hopefully that answers that for you guys. One more thing before I stop talking about low parry. You need 1 frame to block in this game. But you need, I think, at least 2 frames to low parry. More than 1, that's for sure. So what does that mean? That means that there are some things that you can only block, but you cannot low parry. One example of that would be Kazumi's down back 2-3. Kazumi's down back 2-3, if it hits you, you can't low parry it, but you can block it. So that's one example. Anyway,